Hey everyone, welcome back to Gigi's Oracle. I'm in the process of revamping a lot of stuff as I continue to go through these transitions, these initiations, these ascension upgrades. I have to take time to process, y'all. It's a lot. But I'm realizing that Spirit wants me to start back posting. And so the gifts that has been bestowed, spiritual gifts, I'm supposed to be using them to help the collective. So I definitely need to get back. All right, helping y'all. So, but we're gonna start off, I'm gonna burn some sage, just to clear the space. Call on Archangel Michael, welcome you into my space, asking that you protect my energy field from any frequencies, negative thoughts, negative evil eyes, block, and return to sender. Thank you. Welcome Divine Spirit, my ancestors, guardian angels, spirit team into the fold. Welcome the light. We're going to use a little bit of Palo Santo as well, just to kind of take the harsh scent of sage away. Breathe in that clear, fresh, soft mist. Then we have the throat chakra spray to speak. Open the throat chakra to be able to speak clearly and intuitively, to tap in. All right, y'all. So we're gonna start off. I feel like we're gonna start with some oracles, and then I'll probably end it with a tarot. Okay, we'll see what spirit guides me to. Oh, you hear the you hear my bells going off, y'all? That's my chimes, and it's attached to the fan. But it's been silent up to this point, so I think that was confirmation. So we're going to start off with the energy oracle. See what the energy is of the collective, divine spirit. This happens to the conscious collective. What messages, confirmations, or guidance do you have for the conscious collective on this spiritual journey? What messages do you have for the conscious collective on their spiritual journey? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? Help me to interpret correctly and to the viewer's understanding. Okay, so first card out is number 49, Angel of Love. All right, we have the fourth chakra, which also deals with the heart. All right, the fourth chakra is green, okay, and it's a lotus of 12 petals. All right, and it's located in the middle of your chest. All right, the flow of energy is it moves in an anti-clock direction, and it connects to the astral auric body or the emotional aura. Okay, it regulates the heart chakra, regulates the thymus, the heart, the lungs, circulation, hands, shoulders, breast, and upper back. So if you tend to have issues in those areas, you may have a imbalanced heart chakra. Okay, it also deals with how you love, your generosity, your compassion, and ability and forgiveness. So if you struggle in those areas, your heart chakra, okay, the angel of love is here to help you open your heart chakra, okay, to find a balance, to release old wounds, okay. The personal growth areas when it comes to the heart chakra is giving and receiving unconditional love, being able to both give and receive, okay. And when a lot of people have relationship issues, it stems from a closed heart chakra, okay, resentful, pain, things that people are still holding on to that they can't forgive, okay. So this moon, this full moon today is about releasing something, okay. I feel like for me, it's releasing old pains and resentments that is keeping you from experiencing true love. And you have your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit team is here to offer you that cup of healing, all right, for your heart chakra, to open and expand your heart chakra. The collective is holding it's also as you're learning to love yourself, as you're learning to forgive. Many of you are working on your your heart chakra by learning to forgive not only yourself, but other people who may have wounded you in the past, okay? The angel of love is teaching you to have compassion for yourself, teaching you how to love yourself, teaching you how to be forgiving of yourself, and also teaching the other person, whomever it is that you're connected to, okay? You're learning how to love, be properly loved, okay? For many, that's what you're about to experience. That's what you're experiencing, okay? You're experiencing an expansion of your heart at this time, okay? For many of you, you are finally releasing and healing old wounds so that you can be unified here, okay? That you've come home to self. You found some type of healing. Okay, what else, Spirit? Adjacent possibilities and angel of strength. Yes, so there are multiple avenues. Now that you're healing, okay, you're starting to see that there are multiple possibilities all around you. And the angel of strength here, you have storm warning. So there's an angel of strength here. So what if for some of you, you're getting ready to go through a storm, or you've been through a storm, all right? And your angel of strength here is guiding you, okay? For many of you, this storm was the balance between the yin and the yang energy, okay? Learning how to balance the ego, learning how to balance self, learning how to balance emotions, okay? Like I see a tornado here. For many of you, this was learning how to balance your emotions. For some of you, you've had violent your emotions are like storms that just come brewing up out of nowhere, like a hurricane, and so your angel of strength here is offering you some type of opportunity, some type of doorway to walk through in order to find balance within your emotions, okay? Tens are about completion. So either you've passed through the storm, okay, the angel of strength, you found yourself walking protected like Daniel when he was in the lion's cage, okay? He had an angel. You see this angel of strength? When Daniel was inside the lion's cage, he had an angel who was protecting him, right? And so I feel like many of you have a guardian here who's been protecting you, who's been your shield, has been your there's someone watching over you who's been a strength of shield, protecting you, guiding you, teaching you as you learn how to balance your masculine and feminine energy, okay? For some of you, can we clarify storm warning? Okay, so this is a man holding a heart here. So for many, there's been a storm. You've been raging or you've been fighting. There's been a storm inside of you warring your heart, okay? This man holding a heart here, this is what this transformation this door has opened because you went through some sort of transformation with your heart, okay? Your heart was conflicted, it was turbulent, it was topsy-turvy. You were in a storm, you were conflicted, and you didn't know where to go. And so you have an angel of strength here who is helping you remember, this is past, present, future energy, okay? You can see this 5 months from now and it applies to you. You can see it 5 days from now and it can apply to you, okay? This is all about how this resonates for you, okay? It may not resonate now, but if it does, come back later and check out the videos, okay? Check them out, all right? But this is a man here holding the heart. So there's something happened here, a transformation of a balance was reached within someone's heart, and they're finding the strength here to move in a different direction, okay? Noticing that there are doors of opportunity all around as they learn to have more, somebody's here learning to have more compassion, okay? There's a connection, the crown chakra here. So somebody I put man holding a heart under angel of love. So there could be possibly a divine masculine. Okay, you could be male or female with that energy. Take it how it applies to you. There could be a divine, but it's a male here. So I'm going to say it's the masculine energy. Okay, so there's a masculine energy here. However you resonate with that, that's moving that has finally opened up their heart chakra, okay? And they're connected with their crown. They're very spiritual. Their heart chakra and their crown chakra are both open, okay? Opening up many and multiple portals and doors, all right? Yeah, ooh, wow, okay, yeah, so you have door to romance. Yeah, so this possibility, you just open, whatever happened here, whatever this transformation, whatever this healing, this guiding light, this transformation that has happened, has opened a portal to the possibility of a union with someone, because there's a door to romance. And then you have the sun. So the sun is success, victory, okay? I can't make, this is a beautiful read, okay? There is someone here who have done the healing work, who has asked for help, who has received healing of their heart chakra, okay? Have learned how to control and regulate and release something that was prohibiting them or holding them back, stagnant in the energy. They received some type of spiritual download through their crown chakra into their heart chakra that has opened up these doors of opportunity and possibility. Okay, and one of these doors leads to romance, a romance. Okay, and a woman holding a coin. Okay, so this could possibly, this storm warning could be like, because the sun here. Hi, baby. Are you joining? Are you joining us? Are you joining us? You get ready for your surgery tomorrow? You ready for your surgery? He has a growth in his ear that covers his ear canal, which is why he keeps getting an ear infection. So he has surgery tomorrow. Y'all pray for my baby. Make sure he makes it out safely. And then hopefully he'll be okay in no time. That's my baby. I've had this munchkin's 13, 14 years. Yes, I love you. If you don't like cats, this ain't a channel for you, okay? These are my children. Okay? I love them so much. Alright, so excuse you. Can I work around your pose? You can work around your pose? Okay, y'all. He's telling me to work. There's a lady here, a woman holding a coin, and it's under storm warning. Okay, so someone here, because there's a sun card here. All right, I feel like this storm warning is some type of. Let me see, what else can we get here? Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's a woman holding a coin and there's a man holding the coin. So there could be a union where there are two very successful or wealthy people coming together. Okay, this could portray a union of some sort of two very mature, stable, okay, very grounded, okay. And this cat here talks about some sort of, she's in tune, intuitive, okay. And the way these, I love these cards because of the energy, because she's in this palm, she's in this dress, she's purple, violet, okay. And she's holding a medallion, okay. She's holding abundance in her hand, all right. She knows how to get coin, right? She knows how to manifest. She's a businesswoman, okay? She makes deals, all right? So I feel like there's about to be some type of financial windfall or financial abundance. There's a storm warning, bright older woman holding a coin and man holding a coin, and you have a balance here with the sun card. So if I would have seen the storm warning in a negative aspect, the entire message would have been, different. But because we have the sun card here and door to romance with the angel of love in the fourth chakra, I feel like somebody has unlocked the doors to some sort of personal happiness and abundance, okay? They brought some type of balance, some type of union here. Sixth chakra, yeah, so third eye, all right? What about the third eye? What about the third eye, the sixth chakra? Archangel Metatron. So for many of you, you need to call on Archangel Metatron. All right, the third chakra, not the third chakra, excuse me, y'all. The third eye, which is known as the sixth chakra, is the color of indigo. And it's a lotus of two petals, and it sits between the eyebrows, okay? The flow of energy, it moves in an anti-clockwise direction and connects to the higher mental auric body, okay? It regulates our pituitary glands, our eyes, our nose, our sinuses, our head, and our face. So if you have a lot of issues in those areas, okay, your third eye closed, or there's an imbalance, okay, your third eye is associated with wisdom, detachment, discernment, inspirations, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. Okay, the personal areas that it governs is your intuition and imagination. So you know, really looking at finding out how to detoxify and decalcify your third eye, if you're interested in doing that. Doing that is not for everybody, you know, if you're not, especially if it's not done the right way. All right, there's levels to this, and your soul understands there are levels to this. So you will not, I'm not gonna say you can't achieve opening your third eye without doing the work, but those imbalances will cause you a concern. There'll be an imbalance in the lower bodies that govern stability and security, okay, and compassion. When you have an overactive upper, when your third eye and your crown chakras is overactive or overstimulated, okay, you lose perspective over things. So it's important to remember to be grounded and to balance all the chakras, not just some. Okay, what about this sixth chakra, Spirit? Magician in the mirror and financial constraints. So you have a magician in the mirror. So someone, oh wow, victory and victory. So someone here is manifesting some sort of abundance and overcoming financial constraints because you got victory. So whatever financial constraints that you may have been in or you are in, they're at an end because you've gotten victory. Okay, you've seen, you understand something. You've been given knowledge or wisdom to a higher power of understanding. Magician in the mirror. Okay, so this magician in the mirror, I feel like because this mirror is here, this is talking about a reflecting energy, which can be also called twin flame, divine masculine, divine. I really personally don't like the term twin flame because there's just so many misconceptions out there about it. I personally like divine feminine and divine masculine because it means that you are within divinity. Okay, so this is like, for me, this is a divine match. Okay, and there's an ending here to financial constraints or whatever this is victory. Okay, there is victory over everything. Someone here has overcome everything, okay, that they have been through. Okay, there's resilience, and they brought balance. Okay, they brought balance into the picture. Look at that bottom of the deck, balance. Wow. Yin and yang, divine masculine, divine feminine. Yeah. So there's victory here. There's some type of union happening. There's something here. Yeah. There's about to be a big shift, a big change here. Or it has already happened. You know, when you're watching this video, this can already have been taken place. Angel of Balance came out, y'all. Ooh, I can't make it up. Angel of Balance came out here. And it was on the bottom of a deck, and I just shuffled through. Y'all see me just shuffle through, and this popped out. It came from the bottom of the deck and popped out as confirmation, y'all. Yeah, balance. Somebody's achieved the balance, and they're being brought this victory. And so, Goddess of the Moon, you can't see what's happening right now. The divine matrix is moving. All right, patience. Patience. Someone needs to have patience. It's happening. It's manifesting. It's unfolding. Okay, the work has been done. The healing has taken place. Now you're waiting on divine timing. All right, you're learning patience. Okay, there's victory. There's victory here next to the Goddess of the Moon. So listen to your intuition. All right, you've brought balance. You've been something been revealed. For many of you, you're getting ready to go on a journey. You're getting ready to travel. You're getting ready to go somewhere. You know, you got your bags packed. You got your lantern, that spirit guiding the way, lighting the way forward. You know, there's a spirit guides up here in the lamppost watching over her. All right. And there's a girl here. She's ready to travel. All right. But also this talks about taking a different path. than just the straight path, okay? Because there's a doorway that opens here on this bridge, y'all. And it's like a journey to a different land. So there's many opportunity, there's many doors opening and roads. You don't have to just stay on one path. You have the opportunity to move in the direction that you're being called to move in, okay? Take a divinely guided chance and go on this journey that you're being guided to take. All right? Trust in source, trust in God, have faith in God. Yeah, you're walking away from something that no longer served you, that no longer worked for you, that no longer helped you on your journey. All right, yeah, you're a thinking woman here, happy family. So this could be for someone. This could be for air signs. This could also be for anyone who's in, the education. All right, a learner, a truth seeker, someone who's thinking, analytical, very logical, uses their mind. Okay, yeah. So you could be walking away from something and get ready to go on this journey, and you're being brought something, a happy family. For many of you, this journey is going to bring you into a place of happiness, okay? Whatever your heart desire, whatever you've been longing for, whatever you walked away from, you're walking into a happier time, okay? This is like the Four of Wands in the tarot deck. This is happiness, this is family, this is contentment, this is fulfillment. Okay, for many of this is what this journey is bringing you, okay? And you're walking away from things that no longer serve your highest good. You're learning what to look for. You're learning what to let go of. You're learning how to surrender. And so because of that, because of you doing the work, excuse you, sir, you just sitting your little touche all on my cards. You know I'm in the zone, and I just realized you was just sitting just all everywhere. But for many of you, this is what is being brought to you, okay? Happiness, pure, fulfilled, contentment. Whatever your heart was desiring, okay, you're being brought that victory. The work you have done, you are doing, is bringing you this, or has brought you this. Remember that, oh, he looked at me like, excuse you, my bad, my bad. All right. So that was Oracle. We're going to get into ancestor cards, ancestor and angel. Let's see. Ooh, I split the deck on guardian angel. You are not alone. But for many of you, that's confirmation. You are not alone. If you've been seeing angel feathers, okay, if you've been seeing a lot of birds in the sky, hawks, okay, robins, blue jays, okay, red cardinals, all of those are confirmations and signs that your spirit team, your guardian, your angels are with you, okay? Divine Spirit, what messages do you have? Divine Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, what messages do you have? Okay. Yeah, learn from spiritual experiences. A great teacher. Jesus is depicted on this card with a dove. All right, the Holy Spirit with the white witch. Be the light. If you're on my channel, you understand that I believe there's truth in every religion. You have your own path to walk. Every path to enlightenment may look different, but it leads. If a path is walked according to your belief, you'll find the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll come home to yourself. If you decide to walk that path, whatever your path looks like to you, whatever your truth is. All right, for some of you, set your sights higher, stargazer. Okay, so for many of you, you are a great teacher, okay? Or you are learning, you're in the process spiritually in the 5D when you're sleeping, especially if you work, if you just have odd hours, you sleep odd hours, you're working in the spiritual. If you're in this channel, okay, trust me, you are working and you are learning in the spiritual realm, okay? You're being taught in the spiritual realm. You are learning, okay? You are accessing different levels of knowledge, of wisdom, okay? Learn from a spiritual teacher. So there's ascended masters that are willing to work with you. Okay, so if you're seeing 333, though, your ascended masters are near. Okay, so find out which one wants to work with you. All right, directly, and then just start learning. Learning about what it is you're being shown. Okay, be the light. Okay. the white witch. Understanding that there's good and bad in all religion and all belief systems. All right. But if you're watching this channel, then you are of the light. Okay. Be the light. Be the person to stand up and hold the space. Okay. Hold the space of healing. Hold the space of love, of compassion, of forgiveness. Okay. Be the light. Okay. Everyone's looking to you for wisdom, you to leadership, looking you. Okay. You've gone through this transformation. So now it's time for you to lead with wisdom. It's time for you to be the light. Okay. Take flight. All right. Take flight. Stargaze. That's what you see. This, the way it's laid out, Jesus is, he has his palms up, and we have the seed of life here. And there's a dove and an owl, and then a stargazer. Set your sights higher. So for many of you, you're being called into a higher ministry. You're being called, for many of you, you are Palladian or you're a starseed. Okay. If you identify with other worlds, if you identify with that, then this is your confirmation. If you don't, if that part of the channel didn't resonate with you, it's not your message. All right. That's for those who are on this journey. Okay. For many of you, astrology is in your chart. You're supposed to be studying astrology or astronomy. Okay. Mapping the stars. Okay. For many of you, a white witch. A witch is someone who studies medicine, okay, who uses the natural elements of earth to heal, to give back to the planet, to take care of their earth's creatures, okay, and the planet itself. All right, they're gatekeepers to Mother Gaia. Witches are gatekeepers for Mother Gaia and her creatures, okay? And so if you resonate with the light, you are called to hold the light, hold the space, to be the one who stands for the light, whatever you deem that to be. All right, Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. All right, so for many of you, this is a time for you to go after what your heart has been desiring all along. Okay, you're shedding the burdens, you're shedding, all right, things that no longer serve you. You're shedding your ego. You are shedding people, places, and locations and things that keep you stuck, okay? And so at this time, you're being pushed into a new direction to go after something that you're passionate about, all right? To take charge, to take action, all right? So Spirit wants you to go after, if this is a creative project that you're working on, if this is if this is some type of undertaking that you want to go through, whatever this is that you're being called, y'all know what that looks like for you, what it is that you're passionate about. Spirit is saying go for it. This is your time. This is your moment to shine. Okay? This is your moment to reap your harvest. All right? Enjoy and reap your rewards. As you go after the things that bring you joy, that brings you compassion, that lights up your world, those things are expressions of God, okay? And God works through all of us because God lives within us. And so when you get the credit, God gets the credit. And a lot of you are sitting on beautiful gifts and you're hiding them. And Spirit is calling you to expose your gifts, to show your gifts to the world, to be the light. That's how you get people to believe in magic. That's how you get people to believe that there is a God, by exposing and showing these gifts. Because not everybody is given the same gift. No, I'm not talking about putting your faith in gifts and stuff. I'm talking about putting your faith in God, letting him or whomever it is, the divine creator, and letting him or her or whoever you see as the divine creator. He has all different names across it. I don't really think God cares what name you call him, as long as you know in your heart and soul and mind what your intentions are. So I really think we get so caught up on what to call God. Shoot. What does your heart call him? Spirit, divine matrix, creator, source. All right? Don't get so caught up, like we get so caught up in these different belief systems and different religious, and we forget, we get narrow-minded, and we forget the bigger picture that everybody's journey is different. It's not supposed to look alike. We each need each other. We each are teaching each other. We each are connected to each other. That's why it's very crucial and important that you're careful with the words that you choose to speak to a person and how you speak about a person. Because those words it carries energetic power. You can be speaking over somebody's life and you don't even know it. And you don't know how that's affecting the energy in their auric field. You got to be careful what you say and how you say things. It's one of the most important things I'm learning, and it's why I took kind of time away, because as I started to see how some of the spiritual gifts were being revealed, I realized that there's a lot of responsibility that comes with having spiritual gifts, making sure that you're in the right place mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually to be able to do the right things with what God is giving you. A lot of us expect gifts in monetary form, but a lot of time the gifts that God be trying to give us are gifts of the spirit, you know? And when we don't nurture those gifts of the spirit, we lose them. When we use them for selfish reasons, we lose them. Okay, so it's really important that we treat the gifts that God gives us on this journey with respect, with love, okay? And show the appreciation by learning to master it. So no, my channel isn't expanding and growing fast and everything. It's because I'm learning the appreciation for the energy I'm working with. I'm learning the appreciation of the cards. I'm learning how to tap into the energy of Earth. So making sure that when I come here to give y'all a reading, that I'm not letting my ego impose in the reading, that I'm not letting myself get in way of the reading, that the messages that I'm delivering you is coming from divine spirit or your ancestors or the spirit team or whomever it is that you call on. I see a lot of people are misusing the way these cards are meant to be expressed. And it's because of our own preconceived notions and limitations that we have on ourselves and our minds, And so my channel may not be expanding fast, but I really don't care, because the messages that I have are going to get to the people when they need them the most. I don't care if they're going to get there to who they need them when they need them. And so I'm going to continue to post them, and make sure you're not just using your gifts for selfish reasons. Make sure your gifts are here to serve everyone, not just yourself, not just your family. Okay? So that's one of the things that if you're a spiritual leader and you're watching this, or you consider yourself a spiritual leader, that's one of the things that's really important, is being mindful how you use your gifts. Okay? And being thankful that you were given this opportunity to even experience them. A lot of people, that's why you're given these gifts, because you have done the work in order to be able to help other people. All right? But that's what it means to be the light. Okay? Learn from other teachers. Okay? There are many great teachers out there. Which one calls to you? All right? Which one do you wish to channel? Okay? For many of, if you're in this particular on this spiritual journey, you're going to know you're going to be able to channel different spiritual teachers. So is there one that you would like to learn more from? Is there one that you would like to be able to channel through, or them channel through you? Okay? Not the other way around. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, but all of these are energies. You got to understand that you have the ability to tap into different energies and different teachers. There's ways that you have to go about that. There's a lot of different steps. And trust me, the knowledge that I'm sharing with you all now is something that I'm learning. Okay, I've been learning over this entire trial, this entire period of exposure. I feel like it's just one level after another, and I'm like, Spirit, I think I got it. It's so much. It's like the keys are opening different doors. you know, different doors, different dimensions, different levels of understanding. And so I realized that it is like crown games. The more you know, the more power that you are given, the more enlightenment that you have, that's more power. And you have to be mindful of that type of power, that it does not corrupt you, that it does not make you feel that you're better than other people, that you feel like that you, you know, you get so self-imposed, thinking that you're more important than the person that you're trying to help. Okay, these are things that leaders have to take a self-accountability of when we talk about coming on these platforms and using these gifts, especially if it's not done in the right way. You could be influencing or affecting someone else's life. These cards are energies, they have power. You know, I realized that the oracle, it literally is a thing, y'all. Like, everything that I was reading was starting to come to pass within a week or two around me in my life. I was literally seeing the transformation happening within a week or two of me reading my cards. And it scared me because I had to stop. And I took a step back to realize that, holy crap, I was really tapping into the energy of the collective. I was really getting, you know, I was intuitively picking up, all right, on the collective and the people who I'm connected to. Spirit was showing me through different divination tools what was transpiring around me that I was being shielded and protected from. And so we have to be mindful. Once we understand what these gifts are, we have to be mindful how we use them to influence the collective. That's why there's such a war going on in the collective right now, because there's so much misinformation, so much like disturbance and just like bad negative energy, because a lot of this is also coming from people with an imbalanced heart chakra. You can have, like I said, there are people who open their third eye and can easily read these cards, okay? Or they can just study the cards and whatnot. But being accountable for what you are doing, okay, for what you are reading is extremely important. And that's why I've been taking my time with this channel. That's why I've been doing a lot of meditation, because when I get on here, I don't want my channel to be just another channel people come for entertainment. Okay, yes, this channel, it says at the bottom for entertainment purpose, but if you're into the metaphysical world, if you're on this spiritual journey, then you understand how important it is for accountability, right? So I really, before I come on here, I really want to give y'all the best of what, you know, God has to offer, because this gift is not me. This is God's gift working through me. You know, I'm just the messenger. Some of y'all need to go back and work on healing some aspects of yourself before you come on here and spew hate and negativity. But yeah, so anyways, I'm sorry, back to the message. I don't know, those messages came through for something, for somebody. All right. Enjoy growth and reap the benefits. So yeah, whatever it is that you're really supposed to be tapped into, whatever this journey is bringing you, whatever you are learning, okay, you are tapping into this energy, okay. Spirit is wanting you to set your sights higher, to use your gifts for a higher purpose other than yourself, okay? So, and because these gifts are going to bring you the type of growth and success that you really are desiring, okay? Listen to your heart. There are many of you have gifts that need to be showcased, need to be shown to the world. There's healing. A lot of you have healing gifts that you are sitting on, and you need to show them to the world, okay? But you need to work on your solar plexus, your root chakra, your sacral. You got to get back to understanding and knowing your worth, knowing who you are and whose you are. A lot of you are scared or terrified You're afraid of failing. You need to take a divinely guided chance. Take a leap of faith. You take one step, God will take the next. Is there anything else? Anything else, Divine Spirit, ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels? Any other messages you have for the collective? Snake, shadow, skin. So something you're doing, something from the past, you're being asked to let go of it. It's time to emerge the new you. It's time to be the dove and take flight. All right, whatever wasn't working for you, whatever wasn't serving you, whatever just was like hindering your progress, keeping you stuck or stagnant, the ascended masters, your spiritual teacher, spirit, there, let it go. Leave it in the past. You can't change the past. You can only learn from it. Let it go. Anything else? Oh, hold the space. That's funny. I got that card earlier. Hold the space. Be the light. Hold the space. That came up from under Be the Light, White Witch, and Druid. All right. So for many of you, you were a spiritual teacher in your past life. You were a witch in your past life. You were an astronomer. Okay. For many of you, you were even a guardian. All right. You protected. You were a guardian, a fire guardian for someone. Okay. You also, some of you have Druid. Okay, in your bloodline as well. You come from perhaps Celtic, Irish, or it could have pagan roots. But this is saying hold the space. Hold the space for the light. Be the light. I can't make this up, y'all. Be the light and hold the space. Many of you are angels. You're sent here to be the light. Okay? You are sent here to be the light, to anchor the light into places of darkness, to shine and to just shine forth and be radiance, okay? You are the light. Many of you are the light. You've come here to shine light in darkness. All right, for many of you, be open to healing information. There's some sort of healing information that's going to come towards you, perhaps in a download, maybe in your dreams, okay? Maybe in a book, maybe in a magazine. But there is some sort of healing information that's going to be coming towards you, all right? If you're suffering, all right, there's definitely healing information coming towards you. So be on the lookout. You could see it on Facebook, Instagram, any of these media platforms. It could be around you in nature. It could be somebody talking to you, okay? Wise one, grow within your current situation, okay? So for many of you, if you feel like you're stuck, find the wisdom in accepting what is, okay? Go with the, letting go and trying to go with the flow is just realizing that until you accept certain things and grow from them, okay, you're going to remain in that, I guess, that fixated energy, okay, of not moving forward. All right, so many of you are being given wisdom at this time on how to move forward. This is how you're going to move forward, okay? You're being asked to ignite your passions, to go after something that brings you joy and passion. And don't worry how you have to believe that abundance is something that you have now, okay? Abundance is something that's not yet, it's not tomorrow, it's not yesterday. You have to look at it as something that you have now. You have to change your mindset on what you believe abundance, prosperity, and wealth is. If you always look at it as something that's happening in the future, okay, if not having it, you're never going to have it. You have to look at it as something that's already happened, okay? And you have to believe in it and you have to walk in that, all right? That scarcity lack mindset is what keeps so many people stuck, saying, well, I can't do this because I don't have the money, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. The moment you tell yourself that, you energetically tell the universe that you don't have, okay? And it's going to create situations that you don't have, all right? But the moment that you start telling yourself that you do have, you can afford, all right? The moment you start looking at yourself as having, and being in abundant, because literally in the moment, the present moment, you have a roof over your head, right? You have food to eat, you have clothes on your back, you have a way to get home, or transportation, okay? You have each other. Right now, there's so many people who lost all of that. So if you're one of the fortunate people right now to have all of that, it doesn't matter how big or how small it is, okay? I don't care if you just have a mini she shed and you're eating ramen noodles, okay? You have something more than what somebody else has. There's somebody who don't have that. There's somebody on the street who don't have what you have. So anytime you have something more than what you need, you are in excess, okay? You are in abundance because you have more than what you need. That's one of the problems, is we live in excess. We have much more than what we really need, okay? And we still want more. What does it take for you to be happy? How much more does it take for you to be happy? What is happiness to you? Is it in material things or is it in spiritual things? What do you give most of your money to, your attention to? So when we start realizing that we don't need more to be happy, realizing that what we have now is happy, realizing we find the state of self, of happiness. Happiness is not external to our bodies. Happiness is something that happens within us. It is a transformation. It is something that happens within the self. And if you find that you have all this stuff around you and you still don't have a peace of mind and you still are not happy, and you got a family and you got the white picket fence and you got the big bank account, but you're still unhappy, it feels like something is missing, honey, that's because you put all of your worth in things and in people. You misguidedly, maybe you put it in the wrong things. You got to put it back in self. When you come back home to self, you'll realize that the kingdom of God lives within the self, that creation lives within us. There are many mansions in my Father's kingdom, okay? Think about that. Think about that. You got to come back home to the self. When you come back home to the self, I don't care what path you take, okay? When you start asking the right questions, when you start really looking at the darkness and the shadow aspects of yourself and really start learning, okay, about who you are, okay, and healing the things that made you or put you in situations or drew certain situations or people to you, okay, then you're on a path. You're on a trajectory of becoming your higher self, of man, there's people, somebody don't want me to speak. I rebuke that in the name of God. All right, so you're being called to grow. Learn from the situation that you're in. Be wise. When you learn, okay, you become wiser, right? And then you can teach other people because you've already been through the experience. You know how to navigate it, right? Grow within your current situation. Find something that is useful instead of having a negative mindset or a negative attitude about it. Find something worthwhile, all right? Look at things, transform it from a negative to a positive. Look how you can shift your perspective. How can I turn this negative thing that has happened or transferred in my life in a positive thing? Okay? And don't look at it as, like I said, things aren't happening to you, they're happening for you. Be graceful in movement and action. Make plans and focus, okay? So for this abundance that you're receiving, Spirit wants, or that you have received, or that you're creating, that you're manifesting, Spirit is asking you to make plans, focus, spend some time strategizing, getting ready. How are you going to express these gifts? How are you going to ignite these passions? How are you going to walk into the next fold, the destiny that is unfolding before you? How are you going to hold the light, okay? What are you going to do with this healing information? All right, these are questions you need to be asking, all right? This journey, this self-discovery journey is full of questions, okay? And there's a lot more questions and there's a lot more answers, because only God gives us the answers as he feels that we need. We're not always going to get the answers that we want when we want them, because not everything is for our highest good to know. All right, but take a gentle approach. Be like, there's a praying mantis on this Shaolin's monk, on this master's hands, and he's graceful, okay? He's not barreling through objects. He's not overexerting himself. He's using, when I think of a Shaolin master, I think of someone who moves in more of the feminine energy, more of a gentler, calm energy, more graceful, okay, more poised, okay, taking a softer approach to creating something, okay? If you're just pushing, I feel like somebody here is like, I get the energy of they're driving, they're overworking, okay? They're overdoing something and they're not getting results. And it's because Spirit is asking you to take a gentler approach towards whatever it is doing. You're forcing something and you're meeting resistance, and it's because it's the type of energy that you're pushing out, all right? Learn to work on something, set it aside, do something creative, give your brain a rest, go for a walk, do something creative, and then come back to it and see if you can't tackle the problem or the obstacle differently. When you constantly are chopping at something, going at something over, you can start to lose perspective, right? And sometimes it takes a gentler eye or a gentler approach to see something from a different lens. So just take a step back and come at it from a gentle angle, okay? That's what I'm saying. Anything else, Divine Spirit? Any more messages you have? I feel like there is an elder here who is watching over you. You have a guardian, grandmother, who is watching you and giving you information. All right, spiritually, they're in 5D. Very wise, or you could be very wise here. Okay, you could be in the medical field as well. Okay, Archangel Raphael is here, offering healing medicine. As you ignite your passions, okay, so be devoted and committed. So whatever it is that you, when you make, plan, and focus, this came out under being devoted and committed. So make a plan that includes something that's tangible, something that you can actually see, all right? Being devoted is actually doing something daily to see progress. So if you enjoy writing, create a schedule where you write every day. If you enjoy reading, create a schedule where you're incorporating reading. If you're enjoying painting, create something that will allow you to do something every single day so that you stay devoted. The more that you commit to something, the more that you devote your time to it, okay, the more that you begin to master it. And when you become the master of something, your confidence increases, right? All right, nobody likes to be on something and don't know what they're talking about, or, people like people who are confident, okay? When you're confident, when you sound confident, you know what you're talking about, people, all right, believe you. But if you lack confidence, you're not gonna, all right, instill confidence in other people, okay? As leaders, you have to have there's a bearing that, and I don't want to use military, because military bearing is different. Just having the presence of a leader, all right, of being someone trustworthy, of being someone honorable, of having integrity, okay. When you are of the light, all right, you're held to, certain standards, okay. So there are certain things that you can't no longer. I'm not gonna say you can't no longer do, but you have to be aware of, okay. There are certain people that you can't affiliate with yourself when you're moving in a different path, when you're moving into divinity, when you're moving into an ascension, when you're moving along on the spiritual journey, you're going to realize that there are people, places, and things that you can no longer attach yourself to, because energetically those things will hinder your growth. Okay, they're detours on this path, and you will continue to encounter those detours until you get the lessons that you're supposed to be learning. All right, so for many of you, you just keep the reason why you keep going in these certain cycles and repeating cycles is because God is trying to teach you these lessons. Okay, you're being shown something, that there's something needs to change. This is energetically what you're drawing to you by what you're saying about yourself. Okay, what do you tell yourself? What do you let people tell you about yourself? What labels have been put on you that have stigmatized you or made you believe something about yourself that wasn't true? All right, society and our family and friends have ways of putting labels on us that make us feel, think, and act a certain way. And until we release those, until we heal from those, and even acknowledge that we can carry a lot of that traumatic energy. We carry a lot of that traumatic energy within our energy bodies, our chakras, and that creates an imbalance energetically. Everything that happens here on this 3D earth plane is because it's what's happening on the metaphysical plane, the plane that we can't see with our eyes. It's where the consciousness goes when the body dies. Okay, in the ethers, whatever you want to call it. Everything manifests there, and then it manifests here, as above, so below. So a lot of the work that we're doing it in the unseen world. I'm telling you, I want me to speak. Getting a knot. Okay, I'm telling you guys, they don't want me to speak to say this. So we have to, the work that's required, the holistic work that is required, is not just the symptoms we treat, and we have to treat the origin of the issues. The origin of the issues come from the spiritual body, the light body. Okay, that's why there are 7 main chakras that govern the light body. There are more chakras, but there are 7 main ones, and they all energetically have a part to play in what happens in our external environment. And until we actually start working on the different chakras and addressing the issues and the imbalances that come up in these chakra centers, we continue to live a life that looks like suffering and pain. All right, that's not why we're here. Okay, we're here to experience the good things in life. But at the same time, there are things that we have come here to work out in this lifetime as well. All right, there are karmic debts, karmic lessons. All right, there are things that we come here to learn. Okay, and as we're learning them on this journey, then we progress. Okay, some people don't learn. All right, and they continue on the karmic wheel of, I say justice. We just keep coming back here, reincarnating, learning the same lessons until we, learn them and move towards enlightenment. So it's really important that, especially if you're call yourself a holistic person or a person who studies spirituality or any type of, naturopathic care, that we're addressing the holistic body as well, mind, body, and spirit. All right, that's important on this journey as well. Not just what we put in our body, but what we feed our body mentally, emotionally, all right, spiritually. All of that is important. And for many people, I know they don't have a spiritual practice of some sort, and those that do, they often find that path lacking, right? Or it's just something missing, and they just end up kind of like straddling, wandering, where do I go next? And so there are people, light workers, there are teachers, spiritual teachers. That's why we exist, so that those who are called to us, okay, we can share our wisdom and our knowledge. It's not for us personally, it's to help other people reach their own destinies, to follow their own path of truth. When you're called to be a spiritual leader, it comes with a lot of responsibility and learning to respect people's faiths, their beliefs, their ideas, but also helping them understand that those same ideas, beliefs, and thought patterns can be the very thing that is hindering their growth. So as a spiritual leader, it's kind of our job to help guide someone who's on this journey towards their own truth. Not to impose our own truth, our messages, or our thoughts, or our beliefs, but to help the person that comes to us find their own truth, their own way, their own journey. What works for you may not be for them, but you show them, you point them in the direction, and you let them do the research and the growing. And then if they have questions, you come back. They'll come back, and then you point them in the next direction because you understand where they've been on that journey, because you've been there on that journey, right? And so as they continue on this journey, they're gonna be growing. They're gonna have questions, all right? And you're there to help guide them, but never in your truth. You let them find their own truth, right? You don't force your thoughts, ideas, and opinions on anyone. And you don't belittle their ideas. See your seeds grow. So something that you planted in the spring is now coming to harvest, or something that you have planted you'll be harvesting it in the springtime, okay? Take it how it resonates. You got the woo! Sun card, enjoy success and happiness, and stag, trust and thrive. For many of you, stag represents leadership, okay? You've been called into a leadership position, okay? And it is time that you walk in that path and thrive, okay? Success, all right? Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're being called to show, to express to the world, okay, it's going to bring you fulfillment. It's going to bring you joy. It's going to bring you happiness. Whatever it is, the sun card, illumination, it's going to bring you success and happiness, okay? This is beautiful, y'all. This is very beautiful, okay? So this is victory and success. You got that all through the cards, all right? Being devoted and committed, all right? As a leader, you have to know your craft. You have to trust in your craft. You have to study your craft, all right? If you call yourself a Christian, then you should be reading your Bible. You should be studying your Bible. If you call yourself a Hinduist, then you should be reading I can't pronounce this, but the Bhagavad Gita. Y'all, I'm working on it, okay? I'm a truth seeker, so I'm someone who studies the different textures, okay? So there's more studying, there's a lot more learning, all right? There's a learning curve to all of this. When you call yourself a leader or a spiritual teacher in this community, it's not something to be taken lightly, okay? You have to be devoted and committed, because like I said, these gifts that you are given are not for yourself. They are for the people. They are in service to God's people to help them on their path. So you have to use them in the right way, but they, just like anything, they have to be polished, okay? So, and you do that by staying devoted and committed. Create a schedule where you're sitting down. Just keep it flexible, but create something that you know what you're doing for the day. Okay, you can set the time, or you don't have to set the time. Love yourself and let yourself be loved. But make sure every single day that you're devoting time to yourself. You're devoting time to the divine or spirit. All right, make sure you're devoting time to your family. Make sure you're devoting something. If it's outside of your control, and if it's going to put more stress and strain on you, and unnecessary worry and unnecessary anxiety and tension, then you need to drop something and realize that when you are just staying in that energy of, you have to be there. No, you don't. If it does not serve your family and yourself, sometimes you got to learn to let go and say no. All right, so love and let yourself be loved. For many of you, this is the time where you're going to be meeting a new relationship, maybe a romantic partner, maybe a friend, soul family. For many of you, this is just saying a time where your heart chakra is expanding and it's opening, okay, and you're welcoming in, as your heart chakra is expanding, so are your spiritual gifts, okay, because you're learning love, you're learning true love, you're learning true forgiveness, you're learning true happiness, you're learning what it means to be at peace with self, okay? And because you're finding this peace and this joy and this happiness, okay, you're being given more, you're being blessed, okay? Blessed in the spirit, all right? Blessed in finances, blessed in health, blessed in relationships. For many of you, that's what you're going to be finding along this journey, okay? The things of your heart, as you're learning to love yourself and let other people love you, and know that not everyone is out to harm you. You know, not everyone is out to get you, okay? You're learning or have learned those lessons, and this is what your paradise looks like, okay? This is what is coming into being, all right? God wants you to live in love and peace and harmony and in abundance and prosperity and wealth. God, divine creator, wants that for everyone, but not everyone is that right? Not everyone is worthy. Yeah, I guess so. Not everyone is worthy. So how do you determine if you are worthy of the gifts? Well, the question you're asked is, are you doing the work? Are you setting time aside for yourself to heal? Are you setting time aside for yourself to take care of your inner temple, okay? Of your physical temple? Are you doing the work that your soul or your spirit team or your ancestors is asking you to do, or are you hiding from it, okay? So are you deserving of what you're asking for, okay? Are you being obedient to what you're asking, okay? So we learn things for a reason, and we learn them the way we're supposed to learn them for a reason, okay? So everybody, remember this, everybody's journey is not going to look like yours. Not everybody is going to agree with you, and you have to be okay with that. As long as you know your truth, that's all that matters. You don't need anybody else to validate you. You don't need somebody else to validate you. You need to start trusting in yourself, your own intuition, your own decision making. You've got a brain, use it. God didn't give you these gifts to waste them. He gave them so you could create, all right? You could create and manifest into the world what it is Spirit is asking you to manifest and create. A lot of you just need to have courage. You need to step up. I know, Munchkie. A lot of you need to have courage and step into, take a divinely guided leap of faith. A lot of what's holding everybody back is courage, because it's scary. That next step is scary, because what if I'm not ready? What if I don't have it all together? What if I really don't know what I'm doing? Well, shoot, you better make it. Look, you got everything that you need. You have all the resources. You have everything that you need to go out there and do what you need to do. And trust me, God is going to Spirit is going to put people in your way to help you. He's going to send people to help you, so don't worry. You'll know when you're in alignment. You know how your angels, your ancestors, and your spirit team communicate with you to let you know when you're in alignment and when you're out of alignment. They know exactly who to send you and what to send you to get your attention. So stop worrying and stop having an anxiety and make a decision and go for it. Take a leap of faith and go for it. For many of you, Spirit is asking you to take time out. You need a siesta. You need to recharge. You need to rest. You need to lie down. Take a bath. Okay? You're being asked to take time out. All right? Take time out for yourself. All right? Shine brightly, stand out and be proud. Individuality. Many of you have gifts that are very unique. Okay, many of you are you are unique. Okay, you have this unique appeal. You have a unique style about you. There is something about you that captures some other people's attention, and that's why Spirit wants you to shine, to be the light, to hold the space and be the light, to be the person that you are, to be authentically you, because when you are authentically you, you draw the people to you that you're supposed to help you grow. Okay, when you shed old skin and you let go of old personas and old ideas and old patterns and old negative belief systems that has nothing to do with who you are as a person at the center of your heart, okay, you will start, your light will begin to shine brightly, okay, and you will draw the people of the light who are like you to you. So don't be afraid to be different. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to shine your light. Who the hell cares about what someone is thinking? So many of us, we are afraid to take off our mask because we're afraid of what somebody else is going to think of us. All right, because look, if you were born different, be happy to be born different. Show your uniqueness, show your talent, show who you are. Stop hiding behind this mask. Stop hiding. Spirit don't want you hiding. Get into nature. For many of you, coexist, gather, limit waste. Okay, get into nature. So many of you are called to be an activist, environmental activist, to take care of the planet. Okay, to go outside, to garden. All right, to become one with nature. A lot of you have, you're very tied to Mother Gaia. All right. Limit waste. So learn how you can use, learn how you can recycle, learn how you can take what you already have and use it for something good. Okay. This is a time where we are being called to take control of Earth and to help heal. All right. By taking care of her animals, her people, and her land. Okay. We can save, Mother Gaia. And we do that, we start that, with our own temples, our own body, our own garden. We have to garden our own bodies, y'all. We have to take care of our own temples. As we take care of ourselves, the more we take care of ourselves, then we begin to understand how we're all interconnected between one another and the planet. And what we do unto ourselves, we literally are doing to everything and everybody around us. So our planet, our homes, is a reflection of what we feel as a collective. All right. So the more that we clean ourselves up, the more that we take care of our bodies, the more that we take care of our minds, the more that we take care of our spirits. Okay. The more that Mother Gaia heals and we can reverse the damage that has been done. But when we continue to destroy, all right, and waste and abuse Mother Gaia, because that's how we treat ourselves, that's how we treat our bodies. We treat our bodies like a garbage disposal, and then we turn around and we treat the planet because we don't see how we're all interconnected, how one thing really can affect the other. All right. So it's really important that as spiritual leaders that we're doing our part to take care of Mother Gaia, the earth, her people, her creatures, her land. All right, enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, change. All right, so this new beginning that you're getting ready to walk into is going to bring a lot of changes. So Spirit is asking that you take time to socialize and celebrate. Spend time with family members, spend time with friends. Get out of your comfort zone, okay? Spend time with family. All right, recharge. For many of you, this is about recharging, taking time out. Recharge, maybe many of you, it could be a hermit mode. It doesn't have to be you going out. For some of you, take it how it resonates. For some of you, it's asking you to socialize and celebrate. For some of you, you're being asked to recharge or take a siesta. So whichever one you need the most of. If you're always around people all the time and you never get a moment to yourself, all right, or you have a family to take care of, all right, and then that's asking you to take a time out. Spirit is saying you need a siesta, you need to recharge. Your well is empty, you need to replenish it. Okay, now if you're always by yourself, okay, and if you're always in solitude, this is asking you to celebrate, find some people, socialize, celebrate, welcoming in the new changes. Okay, it's okay to have fun. You know, and it's your ancestors say, enjoy these new beginnings, what they're bringing to you. Treat your body well. Didn't I just say that? Exercise, meditate, massage. Okay, yeah. So for many of you during the siesta, go get yourself a massage, all right? Find a new exercise routine. Try out some yoga. Go sit out and meditate, okay? There are many books on different styles of meditation. It doesn't have to be you sitting cross-legged on the floor for 10 minutes, you're staring at a candle, okay? Or staring at a fixed image, okay? You can paint. That's therapeutic. That's meditation. You can go out and walk in nature. You can go sit out in nature and ground yourself. You can go roll your boat. You can go fishing. Whatever it does to allow you to relax and to unwind and to really let go and relax your body and your mind to where you get in a state to where you're able to tap into your higher conscious, okay, where you're able to release and you're able to heal. Meditation comes, there's different breathing practices. There are many different forms of meditation, y'all. And there are different breathing practices for different energies, okay, for different things that you want to achieve. So it's just basically, what are you hoping to achieve? What type of program do you want to give your body? Okay. For me, every single day I try and go outside and spend time in nature, grounding my energy in nature, by water. I paint, you know, I write, I record, you know, those are things that I do to keep myself grounded here in reality in the moment. But this is asking you to treat your body well, okay? Be mindful of what you're doing to it. You got to get the chi moving, okay? So make sure you're you're incorporating exercise, some sort of exercise, water exercise, yoga, okay? Just riding a bike, getting out and walking. If it's cold where you're at, then you need to find, you know, different things that get your body moving and warmed up and regulated, all right, while you're inside. Okay, you have to stop making excuses and you actually have to take action, okay? The first step. All right. So get yourself a massage. Treat yourself good. You have to take care of yourself, okay? If nobody else is going to do it, you have to take care of yourself. All right, because you can't pour from an empty well. All right, so be open to love. For many of you, you're getting ready to walk into a new beginning, a season where you're going to meet someone, okay? And this is why Spirit wants you to take time out to treat yourself, to take care of yourself, to pamper yourself a little bit, okay? Be you, because you're going to, on this journey, you might come across somebody who matches your energy, who matches exactly everything that you have been asking God for, all right? Who's going to be your fulfillment, you know, some type of passion, all right? I really feel like for many of you, you're about to meet your counterpart, okay? Or you're about to meet it don't have to be, you could be a soul family, okay? Love comes in many forms. It could be a family member, a friendship, a business, okay? Just having your heart open to love draws love, okay? When you're closed off to that, you want to relate, you say you want a relationship, but your heart is still closed. So for many of you, this is a time where you're ushering in new relationships, new opportunities of happiness and fulfillment and passion. Anything else, ancestors? Yeah, this is someone's very passionate here. Find your voice, express yourself, open up, sing out. I feel for many of you, you play a musical instrument, or you have the skill to play an instrument, or you even have a voice to sing, but your throat chakra, you need to open your voice, you need to speak more, you need to regulate, sing up, open out. Don't be afraid to express yourself. You have an underactivated throat chakra, okay? Your throat chakra is your 5th chakra, okay? And it has 16 petals, all right? It moves in a clockwise direction and it connects to the lower mental auric body. Now, the throat chakra is regulated by communication, willpower, truthfulness, all right, setting boundaries and expression. So if you have trouble expressing yourself, if you have trouble setting boundaries, if you have trouble speaking up for yourself, or even speaking the truth, or willpower, you know, just trouble communicating, period, especially emotionally, okay, you need to work on your throat chakra. Okay, this is how you effectively communicate. When you have a closed throat chakra, you have a hard time communicating your feelings, your ideas, your thoughts, your creativity. All right, so that's very important. For many of you, you're being called to express yourself by opening up. You need to speak up. You need to use your voice more. Okay, you need to activate your throat chakra by speaking more. Speak up, speak out. Okay, express yourself, express how you're feeling. Okay, I don't care how you're doing that. Okay, honor the deities around you, prayers, offerings, and help. For many of you, whomever it is that you align yourself with, you believe in, they want you to, they're asking for offerings or prayers. They're there to help you. Okay, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, all right, your deities. All right, they are there to help you. So bring them your prayers, bring them their offerings, ask for their help. They want to help you. Okay, so especially when in nature, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help, because find your voice, honor the deities around you, and help. Yeah, for many of you, you're here, you need help, you want help, but you don't know how to ask for it, because maybe you've been the one that people have leaned on for the longest. You've been the one that people has always depended on. And so maybe, you know, you have a pride thing, you know, maybe it hurts for you to ask for help. But it's okay to know that everybody needs help. Everybody needs help, and when you ask for help, you're going to get help. So ask your ancestors, ask your spirit team, ask the divine. Ask for help when you need it. It's okay. We're humans. None of us are perfect. None of us are robots. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, okay? Explore your creative side. During this time, while you're enjoying, you're in between, and you're getting ready to move into these new beginnings, Spirit is asking that you draw, you paint, you record, whatever it is. If you're a writer, if you're a drawer, a painter, an artist, okay, whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, okay, this is your time to really express yourself. This is time to master your craft, whatever it is that you are wanting to express. All right, ask your spirit team to assist you in expressing it. If there's a gift or a talent that you desire or that you want to express, ask your spirit team to assist you in helping you bring it into manifestation, to bring it into as above, so below. You know, when you explore your creative side, that's when you open up. All right, that's when you open up that heart chakra. Yeah, interact and relate. So once again, we have celebrate, socialize, community, family, traditions. For many of you, you're creating your own traditions. For many of you, you're spend more time with your family. This is more time in the community, okay? This is a time where you're going to be meeting. For many of you, you're going to be meeting family, I feel like. Okay, that you probably never met before, or you're going to be new relations here. For many of you, you're merging and creating new traditions, new families, all right, a new community. Okay, maybe you are teaching somebody how to interact and relate within their community. Maybe you're being called to heal within the family dynamic, all right. Maybe you're being called to break certain traditions, all right. For many of you, you have elders that are trying to communicate with you, okay, that they want to communicate with you. They want to pass down their wisdom and knowledge to you within your community, all right. And for some of you, maybe you're being stubborn about asking for help. And so I get that too. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Connect with water. All right. So for many of you, you're being asked to hydrate, drink more water, speak blessing, affirmations over your water. Connect with your feelings. All right. Connect with your emotions. Okay. To let go, the ebb and flow. Okay. For many of you, you're being called to connect with the water spirits wherever you're at, a lake, ocean, sea, okay, pond, lake, all right. The water spirits want to connect with you, or they want to bring you a message. Or for many of you, this is emotions, all right. Learning how to keep your emotions calm. Learning how to regulate your emotions. Yeah, for many of you, this is a time where you're learning how to regulate your emotions. You're learning how to trust your intuition. This is a water, so this is a card of feeling. A lot of you at this time are feeling a lot. You're learning, you're processing a lot of feelings. Maybe you're processing old memories. Okay, you're processing something. You're regulating something, and you're tapping into the emotional side. So this may be a Scorpio, Pisces. What's the other? I drew a blank out. But anyway, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. All right, those are your 3 water signs. And this message could be very well for you. It could be for a fire sign, okay? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But there's a lot of water here. Could be for air sign because you got the mountains in the background, mountains high up, higher perspective. All right, you could be, yeah, we actually have Earth. We have also, yeah, we have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, we have all 4 of the elements here. So this literally can be for anyone. Okay, so take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate for you, okay, then leave it be and go into the rest of the message. I think that's it. All right, from this particular spread. You know, I think I'm going to do the tarot read separately, y'all, because this video is already at 1 hour and 25. All right, and so I'm going to do a tarot spread next. Until then, I hope y'all enjoy the message. And you say hi, Spot. Love, light, and peace, y'all.